Dug up Goodsell. Kennedy, a good job to keep it alive, and on that awkward angle, Goodsell got the kill.
That is geometrically challenging.
Out of the middle, Bruinsma, really good back and forth. And a great dig, back row catch him. Bruinsma blocked, second effort over. Kitchell, roll shot senior, it's still alive. Goodsell with a set 2 win. Popped up by Avila. Pancake keeps that up. Holland blocked. How about the solo stuff? Tuifua, and it's over for Toledo. The Rockets on the road. Gregory. Wow, it's still up. Overpass, Van Beek. Set point, Ball State. Attack from Seaman, door shut, she tries again and scores. It's the season within the season tonight when the games start to count just a little bit more. Week 2 of league play across the Mid-American Conference with the 2010 National Libero of the Year, Alyssa Rio. My name is Joel Godett, and Rio, you've both played for and against Kelly Miller. What'd you think when she got this job in March? Over Ball State's 3-match win streak, when they've hit 300, they've won the set. They're hitting 300 tonight. They've won 2 sets.
Right, and you saw early on, too, they were hitting below 100.
In that first set, Rio, Anna Logan. She had 6 kills. In the second set, she had none. Whitney Beck, though, she had 5. It's just been finding different go-tos for the Bulldogs. Rio, you've got a home team in Ball State that right now is starting to find a little bit of a groove. They've played 11 times. That's kind of indicative of that play.
Yeah, a lot of highs and lows for Ball State.
Seaman spreads it out. That was Mangapora. Back to Goodsell, using both pins here early. Townsend does the same with Thomas, and she kills it off Schreiner.
And Thomas really does a good job of hitting over the block. She has a good vertical, and you see that Ball State's blockers are up, and they're pressing over the net, but Thomas has hit over the block time and time again. So I think, like I said before, Ball State needs to wait a split second, and they can make that block.
Bump set tight, and the joust into the net. Ball State was the one in it. You know, Sage Thomas is not the biggest of outsides as well. She only stands 6 feet tall, but you talked about her vertical. It's this picturesque jump. She gets the legs back, gets the arm up. One of those kind of snapshot volleyball moments.
Yeah, and she's got some great hang time, too. So, again, it really throws your blocking off when you hang in the air that extra second.
That was the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah.
Good teammates.
Ball State able to jump back onto the scoreboard. And it's Goodsell on the other side. So it's been a steady diet, just a couple of points in of the key hitters outside. See where Townsend goes, pushing it way out. It's Thomas once more. Holland, she had a great first set tonight. And somebody who has not been playing really well for the Cardinals, 0-26 the last 3 matches. But if she's on, boy, does it make Ball State tough.
Yeah, and that's not the perfect situation she was in there, right there, but I like what she did. She just hits an off-speed shot and creates a kill, and that's sometimes all you need.
Holland again, and a block tool. 5 kills for Emily Holland. She had 9 in the last 3. And you know what? She's done it without an error tonight, too, which I think is even more impressive.
Yeah, she's hitting really well. Hitting 833 right now for the match is so impressive.
Avila with the bump set. And Goodsell a slam. You started to see Brooklyn Goodsell really put something behind some shots.
And I think that's when you compare her from her freshman year to this year, she's hitting much harder. And if you do that and you hit the right shot, it's going to make it extremely difficult for people to defend.
Back set, a little long there. Burn brick, the freshman middle. And a timeout taken by Toledo. Greg Smith doesn't want this thing to get too far away with his team already down 1-0. Cardinals trying to stretch their lead, looking for that first elusive 3-set win here tonight. Anna Logan is that one consistent player. Ball State has kind of a 7-headed monster at this point. And on any given night, any one of those heads can rear themselves. Seaman goes for Mangapora. She's been the leader so far. And a net violation against the Bulldogs. Tight space. You can either wind up with a net or very easily a double touch there as you try to navigate around the net.
Right, and Ferguson isn't very tall, so those tight passes to their net, she's going to struggle a little bit, and if she's front row like she is right now, it's a good time for her to set the ball over.
Ferguson attacks, gets it right back. Boy, that was well timed.
It's like I know what I'm talking about.
Junior was the Big East Freshman of the Year a couple of seasons ago. Has progressed nicely. And the service just a little bit too long for Taylor Takeda. This has been a common thread for Ball State. They've got Sisyphus syndrome. They roll the boulder up the mountain and they can't push it over. It just rolls right back. They're within 3. Can they get it tied and can they take a lead? Logan blocked. Free ball. Kennedy back in at setter, found a blocked Mangapora. Klingensmith, good up by the libero Avila, and Mangapora long. She wanted a touch. That's what that fingers in the air motion was from all the Cardinals. No dice.
I think it's great, though, that Mangapora is switching it up. She's hit a lot of cross-court when you've got Takeda over there digging. Hitting it down line, again, forces that setter to start playing defense, taking the offense out of system.
Kayla Ferguson, the setter, now back row is serving. Again, Mangapora. Tight to the net. The joust. Starling tried to shove it down Klingensmith. Bump set, Logan. Well long. That all started with another set for Mangapora. Cardinals have gone big time outside with the junior. She's got 7 attacks in the early going. She's been the favorite for whoever's in their setting. Right down into the net, Logan. And just creased it over.
And in that situation right there, I'd like to see Ball State go out and commit on Anna Logan. Butler has lost a few points in a row, so you can kind of assume that they're going to go to their main hitter, and they do.
Look at the height she got on that, though, too. Hitting down at you. Another setter attack, and Ferguson's now done it twice.
Yeah, and we talk about Ferguson's height. You see she does a little bit of a jump on that ball. Typically, if you're going to be 5'10" above and you cross the height of the net, it's going to be called as a back row attack, but because she's shorter, she can get away with it and really catch the defense off guard.
Another timeout taken by Kelly Miller. And that gives Sharon Taylor a chance to strategize up. Take a look there again. What's the tell? What are you looking for to say that's not going to be a set?
As a back row player, there are sometimes the setter is going to give it away, but in that case, I don't think Ferguson gives it away. She jump sets, which leads your back row players to think that she's going to set one of her hitters, and that's why I think they end up scoring the point because Ball State's defenders released.
Van Beek on the slide. Huge hammer. Van Beek plays with power. And she's not the biggest middle. She's 5'11", which is deceptive because she looks bigger than that.
She does look a lot taller than 5'11", but she does. She does a great job of attacking the ball aggressively, and that's something that, again, that's what Ball State needs, are people that can hit around the block but also do it aggressively.
Back set. Nice up by Avila for the Cardinals. Back row here for Goodsell. Just a tip. Klain finally gets that kill. Well, they keep going back to their middles here. They were trying to get Brown involved. She was doing it. They were having a hard time getting Klain in. Confidence to keep going to that well.
Yeah, and I think the Zips know that they need to get their middles involved and need to get them active to win. And I think that's why you keep seeing them forcing the ball to their middles whenever they get a good pass.
Vooge into the block. Ball State's become a really good blocking team.
And I think a lot of that is led by Van Beek. She does such a good job of closing the block on the outside. She reads the setter and where the ball's going to go, takes chances, and it does a really good job of creating those blocks.
One of the big wins.
Digging.
Yeah, man, that's true. From middle in the back row right there. That's tooled. Patience Brown. She rotated back in and right away gets back involved. The block was, I'd say, really the major reason Ball State won at Eastern Michigan last week. And now it's been a critical point for them here at home against Akron. It is one of the things Ball State has done better than its opponents this year. Vouge off the block this time. It's the fourth kill for Kayla Vouge, which, by the way, if you're tracking at home, is spelled Gwozdzd, Vouge. It's Polish. Back to her. Drops it down. There was nobody behind the block.
Yeah, right.
Good sound sheet at the line, too.
Yeah, and right through her hands.
Back set for DeVoe. And off the tool gets the kill. Slide play works for the Cardinals. Tied here at 12.
It seems to be a favorite, the slide play, for both the middles. They love running behind the setter, which is great because it spreads out your offense, and the Akron blockers have to decide who they're going to close the block with or be late for a block, creating holes.
Vouge off the block. Tight set here. Patience Brown tried to joust that, and she reached.
Yeah, I think that's a good call by the upriver. You can clearly see that the call on that is the player is not allowed to cross the plane of the net to attack the ball, and Patience Brown goes over the net, touch the ball before even Kennedy can get the chance to set it.
You're licking your chops when you see that pass because you know you've got a chance, but you have to toe the line.
It's hard. As a blocker, you have to be patient and decide if it's a ball that's worth going up and attacking.
It was a similar thing that happened right there. Akron backed off, and then Ball State got a good kill out of it. And that's a timeout for Tom Hanna.